Hey AJ, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. So I want to go over three things that are key factors for ranking online once you have a website. I did kind of poke around to see if I could find you anywhere. This is the only place I found you online. I don't know if you've got a Facebook page or something else, but this was it. So there's definitely a lot that can be done that can help you out that will get you a lot more business online. So I did pull up some of your competition and we take a look at that. But a lot of this is going to be based on having a site. You can get a free site in a lot of places. You can do it yourself if you're crunched for money. But it's definitely something that you're going to want to do because it's going to drive and grow your business. So highly recommend doing that. And once you do that, you want to focus on these three things: content, citations, and backlinks. So the number one thing that Google looks for while trying to rank any website is content. And the number of words that Google usually looks for is about 1,500 words. Of course, this is dependent on your competition. So if your competition doesn't have anything on their page, you could get away with less. If your competition has more, obviously you're going to need more. You're going to want to make sure you have the right keywords in your website or in your content on your website. And what this is just the phrases that people actually search for to find your services. So TV mount installation is what I looked for. 4,000 people search for that a month. That is not location based, that's actual all nationally. So of course that's going to be divvied up quite a bit over all the different areas. So I did take a look at that. Up here you got ads, which is a great way to get in the door if you're trying to just grow leads quickly. With a low budget, ads are a pretty good way to get in there. This is the map pack, and in order to rank in the map pack, which is just these top three, if you click more, there's a list. You need citations. A citation is just your name, address, and phone number and business website being listed in a directory. And a directory is just like the phone book or Yellow Pages, Yelp, things of that nature. Basically anywhere people can go to find businesses. So the more citations you have, the more prevalent your business is, and Google thinks that you're very important, so they make it easier for you to be found. So you want to have more citations than all your competition. The second biggest thing that gets you to rank in this map pack here is actually ranking organically. And all that means is ranking in the standard listing here, like being up at the top of this. And you would think that, these big websites would be hard to beat, but actually they're not that bad. Like you can beat them, you can get up on top of these guys. So I did pull up some of your competition just to take a look and see what they're doing. And of course they've got some content on their sites. Not a lot, but enough. And same thing with these guys. A little bit more content and some call to actions, which is great. While you're building your website, you're going to want to make sure you have things that tell people what they need to do, like call me, set up get a free quote, set up an appointment, things like that. All right, so we've gone over content, citations, and the last thing is backlinks. So I've got this tool here called Ahrefs, and it allows me to look at the back end of a website and see what's linking to it. So all a backlink is a link from one website to another. Like this right here is a link to another website. So depending on where the link's coming from, so if you've got a very popular magazine like Forbes magazine saying you've got the best TV mounting business the world has ever seen and you're doing something crazy, and they're pointing to your website, that's going to give you a lot more power than if it was just, somebody's mom down the street saying, hey, this guy did some good work for me once. And what that's going to do is influence these numbers here. So this is UR and DR are out of 100, and it's basically a popularity contest. The higher these numbers are, the more Google's going to look at your website and try to find keywords in it. So they're going to send little robots and crawl the page to try to figure out what is what. And they want you to be found for everything that's on your site. Because if you're popular and people want to see you, they want to make sure you can be found. So increasing the number of backlinks to a website will increase the power to the website, which will then increase how much it's getting read, which will then look through your content and find the keywords, which are what people are actually searching for to find your services. I know it's kind of a long-winded thing, but definitely important to remember. So just to recap, content is king. Making sure you have good content with good keywords, have more citations than all your competition, and get more backlinks. And you do all this while building your website, you're going to grow your business incredibly fast. So I hope you found this information useful. If you don't mind, just give me some feedback on the video and the content. I'd really appreciate that. And we'll talk soon. Thanks.